Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a few weeks since I've uploaded a video, but I've just been so busy with starting back at uni again and doing all of my projects. The other day I finally received my Jaclyn Hill palette in the mail, and I have to admit I paid a ridiculous amount of money for this. I think it turned out to be close to $100, even though this palette's only like $30, but makeup junkie problems. All the colors in here are so pigmented. I've been trying them out past couple of days. I've only tried out a few though, so I'm really keen about today's tutorial. I was actually really surprised on how big the size of the eyeshadow pans are, which is good because I will be using this a lot. I already did my foundation, my eyebrows, my base, so that we can jump right into the eyeshadow look and the tutorial for today. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you do. And like I say in every video, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can find that down in the description bar, as well as the products that I will use today. So let's just jump right into the video. And I'm going to try to zoom up closer, so fingers crossed this works out well. The first shadow that I'll be using today will be this pale brown color right here, and this is just going to go into my crease just to act as a transition shade between the shadows that I'll be placing next. This will help me to be able to have a very blended out and diffused look with no harsh lines. I like to blend this quite far up towards my brow bone. Okay, so now that I have that applied, these colors down here have been really speaking to me. They're so pretty. But then also I couldn't decide because like this color right here is so gorgeous. So I decided why not use them all. I tried this look before, so you know, let's see how it goes. I'm going to first start off with this matte teal shade right here. And this is going to go into my crease, and I'm going to blend that into that brown shade that I applied, and just go back and use back and forth motions and then circular motions so we can get this all blended out. We don't want any harsh lines, especially because we are using colors, so it's easier to tell, I guess, when you have bright colors on in your crease. I also am going to take that same color and I'm going to apply that on my lower lash line, from the outer corner to the inner corner, and I'm just going to connect it right here. Now I'm just taking a clean, fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to just make sure my edges are all blended out. One thing I noticed about these shadows, all the colors I've tried so far are really easy to blend out. And I don't think any of the shadows that I've tried so far have not been pigmented. They're like just the right amount of pigment. They're not like too much that they're hard to blend out, but they're not so little that you have to just work and work and work. Now that we have that shade down and it's all blended out, oh, it's so gorgeous. I absolutely love this color. Yes, I'm going to be using, this is more of a thinner eyeshadow brush because it fits really well just like right here into the crease, so you don't go too far up. And this is actually the Too Faced all over shadow brush. I'm going in with this dark green shade right here. It's like a foresty green color, and I tried it the other day. It's super pretty, but I'm going to be placing this just in my crease, and I'm not blending this up. I'm just going to be going back and forth to put that into my crease because I don't want this going too far up. And I'm also going to be bringing this down onto my lid right here, and then also here in the inner corner because I'm going to be creating more of like a halo type eye. I'm taking that green shadow again, and I'm going to be running this along the bottom, along my bottom lash line as well. I'm going to go back in with that brush that I used for that teal color. I'm picking up just a little bit of that shade, and I'm going to be using it to blend out the green color that I placed into my crease, because we want to keep that color. We don't want to lose it. To go back in with the foresty green color, and I'm just going to build that up again, just using back and forth motions, and then very carefully I'm using tiny little circular motions to make sure that's blended out. But remember, be careful, we don't want this to go too far up. Now that I am happy with how this is all blended out, and once again, I'm just really happy with how well these shadows blend out. They blend out like a dream. If you're not good at blending out shadows, this palette is for you. It is just amazing, and I'm already really happy with how this eye look is turning out so far. So now for the center of my eye, I'm going to be going in with this coppery shade right here. It looks super beautiful. I haven't swatched it yet, but I've swatched some of the other shimmers in this palette, and they're absolutely gorgeous, pigmented. I'm just going to be using a flat eyeshadow brush to apply this, and I'm going to pick up some of that, tap off the excess because I don't want any like fall out, and I'm just going to pat this into, oh hello. Wow. I'm going to pat this here into the center of my eye, and once again, hello pigmentation. I'm just using patting motions for this because when you're using shimmery shadows, it's best to use patting motions to help blend it all in. Just going to pat that there in the center of my eye. I'm just using my finger now to apply that, and just like with any shimmery shadow, using your finger. Oh my gosh. Okay, that brush worked really well, but look at that. So definitely, if you want the maximum pigmentation for the shimmers in this palette, I'd use your finger. I'm going to go back in with that brush that I used for the green color, and I'm not using any extra pigment on my brush. I'm just going to use this and pat the edges of that bronze shade just to blend out the edges of that. It looks like I got a tiny bit of fallout, but it's literally barely even there, so I have not experienced any fallout while using this palette either. I'm going to go back in with that bronze shade. I'm going to just apply it again in the center of my lower lid, my lower lash line. I'm just going to place it there. I forgot to leave a gap at the bottom. Okay, so this is my finished eyeshadow look. Guys, I have to, my honest opinion, I 100% love this palette. I have not seen anything in the colors that I've tested that I did not like. I absolutely obsessed with this, and I can guarantee you, you'll be seeing this palette in many more videos, many more pictures on Instagram. I'm obsessed. This palette has basically all the colors that you could want in a palette. So for instance, I'm going to be going on holidays here in a few weeks, and I can just bring this with me. I have colors and I have the neutral eyeshadows as well. So it's absolutely perfect. If you can get your hands on this palette, by all means, go for it. International shipping is ridiculous, but me personally, I was a little bit hesitant to buy it, but now that I have, I think it's very well worth the price. I'm going to just finish this look off. I'm going to apply some winged eyeliner. I'm going to apply some eyelashes and some lipstick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished off my eyes, and the lashes that I used were Flirty Lashes in the style Bambi. And for my lip color, I just put on some Too Faced Sweet Peach Gloss in Peach Fuzz. I wanted to show you guys that you can also use the Jaclyn Hill palette to highlight. So I'm going to, the color that I'm using is this one right up here. It works beautifully as a highlighter. It's not like a bam wow type highlight, but it's super pretty and super gorgeous. And I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks here just to show you guys that you can also use this to highlight. I saw quite a few people doing this, so I tried it out the other day, and I was very, very surprised. Like, it's super pretty. I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. I'm going to put some here on my forehead, my chin, put some on my nose as well. And I'm also going to apply some of this here to the corner of my eye and my brow bone. And this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you can get your hands on this palette, I believe it's releasing very soon in September again. So try to get your hands on this palette. You'll love it, I promise you. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of more videos in the future. You can also press the little bell so you'll get notifications for when I upload, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.